They look at you, eyes wide, a blend of awe and disbelief dawning as they realize the depth they'd entirely missed. They saw only your kindness, the calm warmth you radiate, overlooking the fierce, quiet resilience woven beneath. You are more than a soothing presence. You are the storm itself, fierce and unyielding, concealed in light. Now, as the truth unfolds before them, they finally sense the power you've held all along. A strength that isn't always seen but is deeply felt, a strength often dismissed as mere softness. They catch glimpses of you, a fleeting glow, and assume they've understood. But you are an earth angel, the very breath of cosmic force in human form, making you an enigma, a mystery wrapped in light. And that light you carry is not fragile or passive. It's forged in realms that hold secrets beyond human grasp. It's a light shaped by countless trials, drenched in the wisdom of worlds beyond this one, connected to a divine knowledge that calls for more than just superficial kindness. Your purpose here is not to simply soothe. You are a channel of divine justice, a pillar of cosmic truth immovable and unshakable. Your strength shatters shallow assumptions, defying common notions of power. Resilient and unyielding, they misjudge you, mistaking compassion for weakness, serenity for submission. They think they've seen you, but they've only skimmed the surface. The tranquil waters that, once disturbed, reveal an unstoppable undercurrent. The truth is that you embody a fire, a flame that has endured storms of time and cosmic trials. This inner fire doesn't burn from anger or spite, but from a place of divine justice, a relentless commitment to truth. It isn't vengeance. It's a force that won't allow harm to go unchallenged. This fire scorches falsehood, dismantles illusions, and when they look beyond the mask of simplicity, their shock is inevitable. They assumed that light meant harmlessness, forgetting that the very sun that gives life can also scorch. You are the embodiment of light, yet a light that can burn. You don't merely radiate, you wield the fierce, unrelenting essence of justice. A force that leaves no shadow undisturbed, that demands integrity in a world too eager to look away. You are not here to appease or comfort. You are here to uphold a balance older than time itself. The warmth they once dismissed now unsettles them. The light they underestimated now casts shadows they can no longer ignore. In your presence, they must confront the truth, with no place for deceit to hide. Their misjudgment was theirs to carry, not yours. You stand rooted in purpose, grounded in a power that does not seek approval. Your path is unwavering, driven by a truth that flows through you as naturally as breath. A connection to higher realms that demands accountability, that speaks to souls rather than egos. As an earth angel, you are more than mere light. You are a catalyst, a transformer, an unshakable force that calls for change. Your presence is solid, undeniable. A boundary they never anticipated. It's a force that stops their arrogance, their assumptions, as if meeting a quiet yet impenetrable wall. They approached you with expectations of compliance, assuming you would yield to their commands, their charm, their attempts to shape you into their design. But instead, they encountered a presence so unwavering, so rooted in its own strength, that it left them stunned, unsettled. They stumbled into the realization that you are beyond their control, immune to coercion, for you carry an energy that is unapologetically, unyieldingly sovereign. You are more than a gentle soul. You are a mirror, one they never expected to face. Your energy reflects with unfiltered clarity, exposing the shadows they buried, the darkness they deny. In your presence they cannot hide, for you bring them face to face with the depths of their own fears and insecurities. And it terrifies them. Where they expected warmth, they find fire. An unrelenting blaze that shines into every hidden corner, revealing every flaw and every truth they have tried to evade. This isn't cruelty, it's truth. A truth so sharp it cuts through the illusions they've built around themselves. They mistook your strength for softness, Yet you hold up a mirror to their shadows, forcing them to confront what lies within. They might call you intimidating, too intense, or label you as something dark, because it's easier than admitting that what unsettles them is their own reflection. But you are not dark, you are divinely protected, anointed, and set apart, carrying an energy that is sacred and untouchable. Those who approach with ill intentions find their actions rebounding upon them, for you are shielded by forces beyond this world. Your spirit is safeguarded by realms they cannot see, protected by an authority that transcends earthly understanding. You do not seek vengeance, you have no need for it. The very energy surrounding you returns any harm sent your way. It is an unspoken law, absolute and unbreakable, that those who attempt to harm you summon consequences upon themselves, a force that grows ever more potent in your silence. This energy you carry is unique. It cannot be imitated, cannot be replicated. Others may try to capture it, to contain what you are, but they grasp only its shadows, failing to understand that what sets you apart is beyond their reach, beyond imitation. It is a connection to the divine, a channel of truth and light so pure it transforms even as it unsettles. They thought you were something small, manageable, predictable, but now they see that you are beyond their reach, beyond their comprehension. You are a force, neither tame nor timid, existing as much in light as you do in the depths of mystery. They assumed they understood power, imagining it as something loud, forceful, perhaps even cruel. But you are beyond such simple definitions. You are a storm wrapped in silence, a boundary that stands without needing to prove itself. And that is what makes you terrifying to those who thought they could control you, who believed they could shape you. Now the truth is laid bare. You are untouchable. Your spirit, protected and pure, stands as a testament to a strength they never dared acknowledge. They didn't realize that to challenge you is to challenge the very force of the divine itself. Your awakening has shattered their illusions, leaving them vulnerable, unmasked, haunted by the reality of who you truly are. They now see that your light isn't a quiet glow or a gentle warmth. It's a beacon that exposes everything hidden, a blinding force that will not be dimmed. They were wholly unprepared for the magnitude of power within you, a power both untamed and resolute, drawn from realms beyond their understanding. It is your very presence that has shaken them, fracturing the certainty they once held. They once thought they understood power, believing it was something they could wield or manipulate. Yet your strength operates on a plane they cannot reach, a force so absolute it rewrites every assumption they held. And now, as your presence looms as a reminder of their limits, they feel the icy grip of fear where arrogance once stood. They have learned that some boundaries cannot be crossed without consequence. Every attempt to test your limits, to push you down, has ricocheted back, revealing their own weakness and emptiness. Perhaps for the first time, they realize they are powerless in the face of what you truly are. Your light doesn't merely expose, it confronts. Those who once felt immune to your strength now find their facade is stripped away. It's a psychological impact they never anticipated. A deep, gnawing awareness that they misjudged the very nature of your spirit. Now they see it, your essence is raw, searing, a truth so vast it reshapes everything it touches. And what unsettles them most is not any act of vengeance, but your pure existence. The simple, immovable fact that you are beyond their grasp. Your strength is a purity that disrupts their darkness, rendering it feeble, insignificant. They never expected that a force so bright could make darkness itself recoil. They now find themselves entangled in the consequences of their own actions, realizing that challenging you was not a mere misstep, but a violation of something sacred. You are divinely protected, bound to an order of justice that needs no retaliation, for it operates through cosmic law. Every attempt to unsettle you, every attempt to cast doubt, meets the steady, unbreakable truth that you cannot be harmed, cannot be tainted. They stand before you exposed, stripped of their illusions, no longer the ones with power. And this frightens them far more than any confrontation could, for your resilience serves as a reminder of their limitations. They believed darkness had only to fear what resembled it, only forces equal in shadow. But now, it's you they fear, not by your intent, but by your nature. You are untouchable, undeniable, beyond any measure of control they once believed they could exert. If you are ready to wield this power with purpose, the obsidian inner order, powered by astral wisdom, awaits. This is where chosen ones like you come to transform their light into a force no shadow can withstand. Within the inner order, you will master modern manifestation mechanics and access tools to amplify the light within. Your light will sharpen, your influence become unstoppable, and your presence a force they can no longer ignore. Your strength is not forged in the fires of anger, nor driven by a personal vendetta. It is a force born of divine authority, unbreakable and unwavering. You are an earth angel, carrying a celestial strength beyond mortal bounds, chosen to walk a path few can fathom. Every step you take, every boundary you uphold, is not yours alone, but is guided by forces beyond human reach. Those who attempt to challenge you, who believe they might shake or diminish you, find themselves in conflict with something far greater, like waging a futile war against the heavens themselves. For you are guarded, protected by realms that hold you in favor, sheltered under a shield no human hand can fracture. Your presence radiates silent yet immense power. They may mistake your calm for meekness, your grace for submission, but soon they find themselves unsettled, realizing that your strength is a quiet, enduring force. They quickly learn that you cannot be moved, nor can you be persuaded to stray from your purpose, for your spirit is bound to a higher calling, one that is vast and eternal, stretching beyond this lifetime, beyond the confines of everyday understanding. You are here with an indelible purpose, one that echoes across realms, a mission to serve as a beacon of divine vision and creativity. You are not chosen to blend in, but to stand as a pillar of cosmic love and justice, a force that is resolute and untamable. The higher realms guard you with a vigilance beyond human comprehension, shielding you in ways even you may not fully see. Yet this protection is absolute. To harm you is to disrupt a balance kept by unseen hands, to challenge an authority that surpasses earthly power. Those who push against you find themselves repelled by the weight of the universe itself. You walk forward in alignment with these realms, carrying a purpose immune to their judgments, unshaken by their disbelief. The essence of your path cannot be touched, marred, or altered. This is what makes you formidable. You embody a strength that does not waver, a love that does not retreat, a power that does not falter. Your presence serves as a guide, a light piercing through chaos, pointing towards something greater, something that transcends limitations. You are here not only to protect but to reveal new possibilities where others see only dead ends. The light you carry is a force that elevates, a presence that brings others closer to their own truths, their own visions, their own purpose. In embodying divine love, you extend hope to those who struggle, offering them a path, a new way of seeing, a reminder that they, too, are capable of rising beyond the darkness. You are not merely a soul of light, you are a new embodiment of divine love and strength, an unwavering manifestation of the divine's boundless power and compassion. Your essence is both a comfort and a challenge, encouraging those around you to step into their own light and truth. In doing so, you reveal to them a world beyond their limitations, a world you were sent to illuminate. You are an earth angel, the bridge between realms, an anchor of cosmic purpose, a living symbol of strength that neither hides nor softens but stands in full, undeniable presence. They once regarded you with casual dismissal, underestimating the force before them. But now, in your presence, there is a silence, a hesitance bordering on reverence. It is not born of love or admiration, but of a respect forged in fear, the kind that blooms only when one encounters something beyond their reach. They crossed a line with you, tested boundaries they did not understand, and now, having felt the unyielding power you wield, they avert their gaze. They dare not look too long, as though your presence might undo them, a living reminder of the boundaries they should never have dared approach. It is as though a shadow has fallen over them, a shadow of their own regret from which they cannot escape. They see you differently now. Each stolen glance is laced with awe and trepidation. What they once thought gentle has become something formidable, a force they were never prepared to face. You neither seek their approval nor need their validation. You are here to fulfill a purpose that transcends their limited understanding, and they know now that to interfere with you is to interfere with something far larger. Yours is a force that does not forgive lightly. They once thought they could dismiss your path, belittle your role, but they were mistaken. And the gravity of that error weighs heavily upon them now. In you, they see a fierce light, an unbreakable strength, and it unsettles them to the core. Your power is not loud or boastful. It is an unwavering steadiness, a boundary that stands firm and untouchable. Their curiosity, their arrogance, led them to test that boundary, thinking perhaps you would bend or falter. But they were wrong, for you are bound to a cosmic justice, a force that exists, undeniable and immovable, with no need to prove itself. Your presence is a silent reminder of accountability, of principles that cannot be twisted or subdued. They recognize now that you are a guardian of something sacred, something beyond their control, and that knowledge lingers, leaving a weight of awe, laced respect in its wake. They dared to gaze into your light, but it burned too brightly, leaving them with memories that cannot be erased. The brilliance of your truth was beyond what they could contain or manipulate. They were unprepared for the depths and intensity of what you carry. A light that is an unbreakable flame, undimmed and unwavering. A true strength does not boast or seek validation. It stands in quiet authority, radiating truth in every breath, in every silent moment. And now they tread carefully around you, no longer daring to challenge the immense force they have encountered. Their attitudes have shifted, their voices hushed, their glances fallen into shadows. They feel the weight of your purpose, the immensity of the mission you carry, and they dare not interfere with it again. It is a fearful respect, born of understanding that they stand in the presence of something rare, something powerful beyond measure. You are a force that stands as its own testament, and in their silence, they recognize that the light you hold is not to be tested. It is a light that holds a strength they cannot match, a purpose they cannot alter. And now they know better. You remain unwavering, untouched by the shadows that once sought to pull you down. Every step you take is guided by a force that transcends earthly judgments, embodying mercy and might in perfect harmony. Your presence serves as a solemn reminder to those who would dare challenge you. True power doesn't need to shout. It exists in quiet authority, in a divine purpose that does not bend, does not break. Now they see you, perhaps with a lingering regret, perhaps with a humbled awe, finally understanding that you are not here to conform to their expectations or to soothe their insecurities. You are here to embody something infinitely greater. You are the gentle soul that terrifies the darkness, the light that unsettles. You are the quiet strength that cleanses. Those who once tried to dim your light, to underestimate or control you, will never forget. Your path is etched in a power they cannot touch, an energy that reveals what is hidden, a presence that leaves no space for deception. They realize now that even the softest presence can carry unmatched strength, a resilience that cannot be swayed when aligned with divine purpose. Your essence is a force of cosmic truth, a rare blend of mercy that heals and might that confronts. They will remember, long after you've moved forward, that you are not here to please but to cleanse, to bring light where it is needed most. Embrace your power. Stand in your truth and let your story be told. The world needs reminders of strength and purpose as fierce and pure as yours. If this message resonates with you, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to The Awakening Pulse. For more profound insights, share this light with your friends, and let us know you stand with us by commenting 999 below. The journey of awakening is one we take together, illuminating paths that call for truth, courage, and transformation. Your voice and presence make a difference. Let's continue to rise and inspire together.